All right, what is up, guys? Not much. Still just, trucking along on the projects. I thought we was having some problems with this jank till I found out that I just left something unplugged when I was working on the car. So she's good back to go. Street bike's always doing good. And back to our Type R clone we got over here. We got to get this thing working on 1,000 horsepower MR2. That's outside. So we just lowered this thing down. Today's video, we're going to be working on this thing right here. I don't know if you guys have seen it in a while because I don't know how I've been posting videos. But the thing is, I got the red brake calipers back there to match our Type R wheels and things is looking mint. So today's focus, we got to work under here because this don't look pretty at all. This does not look good at all because I got the wire harness over here. I still got to put that on. We're probably gonna do that next, but we got to get the valve cover, intake manifold on. And then once we get that on, we can probably go ahead and start working on, maybe getting our bolt-ons figured out, what we're gonna do for that, intake setup, header setup, exhaust setup. I'm not sure yet. We still got to get that stuff together. So today we're probably just gonna be throwing this on, throwing the intake manifold on, getting the gasket, bolts, all that stuff. So all right, let's go ahead and let's get started. So here's the intake manifold we will be using. Nice imported already. Probably not gonna make too much more horsepower, but we just had it laying around, so why not? Let's use it. So we're gonna throw this on the car. We are going to use the stock throttle body. Now, 99.9% of people will tell you you cannot use a stock base throttle body on a Type S RBC manifold. It will not work because of the alignment of the wheel over here. They say it won't work. And two, because I guess, let's see this. I don't know. A lot of people may not know this, but on the base RSX throttle body, your throttle, what is this? Sensor, throttle, TPS sensor is on the Type S is on this side. That's why a lot of people say you need a Type S throttle body. That's actually on this side. So this is on the inside because the manifold, the throttle body mounts to the manifold like this. So on a Type S, your spring and your cables go on this side and your TPS goes on this side. So like, for example, on a Type S, you'd have the TPS on this side and then your spool and your spring with your cables goes on this side for the clearance. Now they say that's what you need to do. We're not about to do that because we're not about that. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw this, and I might see if I can clearance it enough to fit on this because I don't want to buy another $200 throttle body just to put it on, when realistically the base throttle body, we might lose like 1 horsepower theoretically with the smaller throttle body opening. But let's be real here, 1 horsepower or $200, nah, it doesn't really worth it. Just give me the 1 horsepower less and probably won't even notice it. So let's go ahead and throw this on here. Or actually, let's throw this on the car, then try to get this on here. Maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's keep going. So we're also going to be installing these short plugs, I guess these low profile setup today. I've never installed them before. I've never put them on a car before. So I guess we'll show you in a second where those go. But the question of the day is which valve cover to run, because I originally got this one. This was the plan because I like the yellow on the silver. I just think that's kind of classic, but that was before we got these Type R's. So now that I feel like I kind of got the Type R theme going on, I had this laying around because I welded on these bungs. I didn't want to run a catch can, but I don't have one without bungs, but whatever. But this is kind of like Type R theme, and it's the Honda one too. So it's like, what do you guys think? I mean, that's really the question, is what do you guys think? Should we either run this one? I guess I'll check the comments below, or this one, because I put the flush low profile ones on them, and the flush, it looks good on both. But, do we run this one or this one? I don't know, because see, that looks pretty good over here, but then when you take this and you throw that over here, like, that looks kind of good too. So I guess let me know in the comments which one we should run. I'm still unsure. I might just not use this one now just because we're going with the Type R theme with this stuff. But I don't know. I guess we'll see. So let's go ahead and let's throw these studs in, throw that on, and let's keep rolling. Dang. That jank look kind of fire, bro. Okay, so yeah, all we did, simply just take the studs out at each point. I mean, replace the studs out with each point and replace just the bolts that go in there. That's really it. Slide the valve cover on, and we just put the top on. It ain't screwed in yet, but I don't know, guys. The red looks kind of good. So, all right, let's go ahead and just basically throw our intake manifold gasket on, and then let's see if we can get this throttle body on, because that's going to be the difficult part. So, got our intake manifold bolted on. That looks kind of good. Everything ain't tight yet. So I guess what we need to do now is let's go ahead and throw this throttle body on. I might have to do some adjustments. I'll let you guys know if I do any. If not, if I can't get it to clear this, the T-bolt, I guess the T-bracket, I will either cut the T-bracket, cut this, or either we'll just toss it and we'll just have to go grab a Type S throttle body from one of our spare engines that we have, and we will throw that on there. So let's see what we can do. All right, so we got the throttle body on. I had to do some trimming. I still have some more trimming to do, but it works. So that's what's important, is I can get it to clear. The engine harness still will hook up to everything, I think. Here's the problem though. So normally, as we said before, the TPS is on this side and all the spring and the cables and stuff is on this side. Oh, another thing I just thought about. I haven't checked hood clearance. Ooh, that might be close. Well, we'll deal with it if we can. If we can't, well, what I could always do if it doesn't clear the hood, I'll just build some new brackets. And that's a piece of metal. That might be a couple dollars. So what we had to do here, see down in here where that is trimmed a little bit. This used to be 100% full that would hit. This does no longer hit because I trimmed down this whole plate right here. And the only tab that's still left is that little tab right here at the top. So you can see how much I had to cut off. I had to cut maybe like 1/8 of an inch off this just to clear that. And then I had to notch that. I just notched it a little bit. I don't think I needed to notch it, but just to be safe, I notched it just so in case. But the only thing now is, yeah, you see how close that is? That's very close. The only problem is though, when our throttle cable spins around, we're hitting on the frame a little bit. So if I just knock out just a little notch right there where it's hitting, yeah, you see how little that's hitting? Barely any at all. So if I just kind of notch that out a little bit, we'll clear on the throttle body, and then I think we should be good to go. Oh yeah, I forgot. I got my, what is it? The fuel rail. Let me go grab that real quick so we can get a kind of idea on how things is going to be sitting in here. All right, so yeah, fuel rail, nice radium rail in. We don't have our injectors in, don't worry about that. But this is just kind of how things are going to look, I think. If you guys like the engine bay, let me know. I mean, we still have the yellow valve cover we can throw on, so I don't know. I think it kind of looks good though. What do you guys think with the, I don't know, guys. That's kind of hard to beat. The Type R with the, you know, with the red brakes and the red. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know below in the comments as far as this setup right here, because I think this is kind of what we're going for look-wise. I wasn't planning on running a catch can, but now that I have this on here, what do you guys think? We could put a catch can over here or something. I really have plenty of room. I mean, because this car still has AC, power steering, you know, the whole lines. I don't really want to run a catch can, but since it's there, I mean, how long does it take to weld up a cylinder and run some lines to it? Maybe a couple seconds. That ain't going to be too long. So yeah, I guess next video, let's go ahead and figure out our bolt-ons, what we're going to be doing as far as what's under the hood, as far as power. But as far as looks, I think this is what we're going for. So, all right, guys, I guess let me know in the comments what you think about the car so far, how it's coming along. I think it's looking good. I like it. I mean, I was a little on the fence about it, but I don't know. Type R wheels. We got the little Type R look under here. Looks kind of good. So, all right, guys. I don't know what video's next. I guess we're doing bolt-ons, but we'll keep chugging. Later.